Jenna jolted awake, her breath coming in short, sharp gasps. She glanced around the room, disoriented and confused, trying to make sense of what had just happened. 2:13 a.m. The clock glowed. The numbers seemed to burn into her mind, a reminder of the ungodly hour. Silence enveloped the room, then a whisper, soft, indistinct, like a breath of wind through the trees. Jenna strained to hear, her ears pricked for any sound. She sat up, heart pounding in her chest like a drum. The room felt colder, the shadows deeper, as if something unseen was watching her. A draft? The old building creaked and groaned, the wind howling through the cracks in the windows. It was an old place, full of noises, but this felt different. She pulled the covers tighter around her, seeking comfort in their warmth. Her mind raced, trying to rationalize the fear that gripped her. Just the city sounds, she told herself. Go back to sleep. But the city was never this quiet, never this still. Something was off.
Jenna tried to convince herself it was nothing, but the eerie feeling lingered. She couldn't shake the sense that something or someone was there with her, just out of sight. The apartment had undeniable charm. High ceilings that seemed to touch the sky, ornate moldings that whispered of a bygone era, and a fireplace that promised cozy evenings.
"A true Victorian gem," the landlord beamed, his eyes twinkling with pride as he handed over the keys. "You'll love it here."
He seemed almost too eager, his enthusiasm bordering on unsettling. Jenna dismissed it, thinking city landlords were often a bit odd. The apartment was perfect, a steal for the price. The antique furniture, heavy curtains, and dim lighting added to its mysterious allure. She unpacked her belongings, each item finding its place in the antique furnished room. Jenna was excited for her new life, filled with the promise of adventure and discovery in this Victorian enigma. The whispers continued, every night, 2:13 a.m., a little louder, clearer. They seemed to come from the walls.
Sometimes a name, barely audible, Jenna's name.
Fear gnawed at her. She researched the building, found nothing unusual, just old, too old. Section 4. Sleepless in the City. In the heart of the bustling metropolis where the city never truly sleeps, Jenna found herself wide awake, night after night. Sleep became impossible. Jenna was drawn to the wall, listening. The silence of her apartment was broken only by the faintest of sounds, almost imperceptible, yet undeniably there.
The whispers, closer now, spoke of sorrow, of lost dreams and unfulfilled promises. They seemed to echo through the walls, growing louder each night, of a life cut short. The pain in the voices was palpable, as if the very air around her was thick with grief.
A chill ran down her spine. This was more than just an old building settling. It felt as though the walls themselves were alive, breathing and mourning. Something was wrong, deeply wrong. Jenna knew she had to uncover the truth behind these whispers, no matter how terrifying it might be. Section 5. A witness to fear. Jenna confided in her friend Sarah. Skeptical but worried, Sarah agreed to stay the night. 2:12 a.m. They held their breath. 2:13 a.m. A gasp.
I heard it! Oh God, Jenna, what was that?
Terror shared, amplified. Section 6. The wall breathes. The whispers reached a crescendo, then silence. Jenna and Sarah stared at the wall. A handprint materialized, pale, ghostly, pressed against the wallpaper. Then slowly a face emerged, contorted in silent agony. Eyes wide with fear locked onto Jenna. Section 7. Escape and a message. Panic seized them. They scrambled back, stumbling over furniture, racing for the door. Down the stairs into the night, safe finally. Later, Sarah swore she saw a message, scratched into the door. Don't forget me, they never went back.